Hello everybody, Russian Batman back with another video, and today I want to do a quick little review because I originally didn't want to do a review, but after making this set, I kind of want to review it now because I actually think it's a really cool set and I really quite like it. So yeah, this is the I always get the name wrong. I think it's the Space Explorer, no, Galaxy Explorer, the Galaxy Explorer. And this set's actually really cool. So, if you don't know the context behind it, LEGO released two 90-year anniversary sets. And it was this set, and I believe the Castle set. I don't know if there's any others. I think those are the two major ones. There might have been some promotions, but those are the two major sets to celebrate 90 years of LEGO. And it was kind of a remake of an old set. This is a remake of an old space set. And the Castle set is a remake of an old castle. I believe it's like the Lion King or whatever. Something like that. And yeah, I decided to get this set because at Black Friday they had a really good deal at Walmart. Where I thought it was going to be 50% off. It was only 25% off, but it was still a good deal. This set retails for, I think, $100. I got this for $75. With tax, it was around $80. So, I mean, still around $100, but it was still, $20 off. So, not a bad deal. But yeah, so first, before we get into the actual, let's get into the minifigures. So the minifigures are really simple. It comes with two of these guys, so two white spacemen. They're really clean, but they're really simple, and then two of the red guys. And yeah, you can see this set, especially with those minifigures. This set is, I feel, a lot more classic than the castle. The castle is really nice, but it still has modern looking minifigures. This one really does have old minifigures, and this build really does look very similar to the original set's based off. And then also it comes with this little side character. This is really classic looking. I mean, I would imagine this straight out. I don't know if this was in the original set, but I would imagine this straight out of that. And speaking of the original, they do show off what the original set looked like in the instruction booklet. So you can see there, that's what the original ship looks like, and that's what the new one does. And also the original set came with a little bit of a landing thing. Hold on, the instructions are really nice because it shows off the history and a little bit about this set. And wait, where is it? Yeah, this right here. So it gives a little history of the space theme, then also what that kind of set looked like with that landing pad. A little bit of a base. This one, you just get the ship, but it's still really nice. And then also, before I show off again, we do get a little bit of a, sorry, my camera is giving me issues. We do get a little bit of a buggy here, which is actually a feature in the set. Though I'll show off the feature real quick, and then I'll show off the buggy because I think it just looks really cool. Hold up, give me a second, just to fix my camera situation. I'll probably just edit this out. So, yeah. But here you go. So you could open the back up by just removing these two halves, and it opens the back, and you can see the buggies right there. But if I just position this correctly, all you have to do if you want the buggy to come out, right, you could just take it out, or you could do a cooler thing where you could push this down, roll this out, let go, boom, it rolls right out. I think that's really funny. That's a really cool little feature they got going. But yeah, so that's how that works. And here it's a really small, just buggy design, and you could put kind of any minifigure you want out of it. And it's really fun just to kind of have it roll out of the ship. It's a really clever play feature. And like I said, this is just kind of loose in there, so you just position that back in, close it up. Like I said, you should open it, and then boom, that just rolls out. And I think that's really fun. That's a really fun little feature. And yeah, it works well with the set. So there's the buggy. And then that brings us into the back of the ship, which has this little sliding door, which there are so many times I messed up this build. I wasn't paying attention. I was like half on a call. But this door opens and closes, and it's really nice. This is a nice little, and you get a nice little view inside the interior. And it has this like nice little yellow glow because of the panels, and I think it looks really cool just looking inside that. And then also some accessories that you could give to the minifigures if you want. I'm not, because you know what accessories look like. Now, this set, based off the box art, really tricks you into thinking it's a lot smaller than it is because it's based off an old set, and you kind of know what that old set looks like. But this thing is actually fairly hefty. I mean, it's very stable, but it's fairly big. Like you see, I'm gonna put my arm next to it, and it's like the length of my forearm. Like, this thing's not small by any means. I thought it would be a lot smaller if I'm being honest, but it really isn't, and it's super stable too. Like, I'm holding it one hand by the wing, and this thing ain't gonna fall apart, you know. That's just some really clever builds to represent like this. Like, look at this piece is not like originally in the original set. It's one piece. This is like this big contraption, and it's just like the original set, but better and bigger, and a lot more interesting. Like I said, this whole thing right here is supposed to be one tile long, and this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, if I'm doing my calculations right. You know, plates tall or something. It's really cool, and like I said, you think it when you're imagining you imagine it just being a lot smaller, but no, it's fairly big. Also, you get this really cool landing gear. So if you flip it upside down, really smooth on the bottom, and you get this nice landing gear, and you can see how that kind of looks like from the side, right? It's really flat and it's really nice, but you could also push it in if you don't want it in the if you want it more in a flight position. Have it like that, like let's say you're gonna hang it up, or if you just want it flat on the ground instead of with the landing gear, that works as well. Interior detail, you could open both of these, that works out really nice. And then yeah, and you can see in there's a lot of really cool exclusive, I think, prints. There's a sonar print, and they look really classic, but I think they're exclusive to this set, and there's no stickers at all. Everything you see here is a print, which is really nice. And also there's little beds there as well that, you know, it has a little pocket, so you can just put a minifigure in, and it fits, right? Because of the little oxygen tank, he just stays in. There's no stud connection, but he's staying in there, and it's a really nice little setup. It really, you know, it's really fleshed out, and it really feels like, you know, a galaxy explorer. You got little things in there, and like I said, tons of room to display figures, which is really surprising. It's only $100 set. You have a really nice spaceship design, and also just a lot of room to mess around with in here. Like, you know, it's a lot of other ones. Like, I love the Benatar set, but there's really no interior space. This one, you get a good amount of interior space and a lot of features. Now, that's because, you know, the Benatar had to work with the restrictions of being accurate to the Benatar. And this one, like I said, it's kind of its own ship, but it's accurate to the original design and has, you know, a good amount of play. And like I said, just a lot of interior space, and I just really like this set. Also, one other feature you can work with, you can take these little engines off, if you pull these up, it kind of becomes its own little mini spaceship, which is really nice to see that they're included. It's a really nice display model, but they also include a lot of these, I would say, more old-fashioned kind of Lego play features. You know, like the taking the engine off to make it its own spaceship. It really feels like an old Lego set, but it uses a lot of modern techniques, which is really nice for a 90-year anniversary set. And I love it. You know, I wasn't expecting to like this set too. I was eyeballing this set for a while. Then I saw the Walmart deal for Black Friday. I'm like, okay, I have to get it now, and I'm really happy I did. But yeah, that's my quick little review of this set. If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, if you want to see more reviews, let me know. I usually don't like to make a lot of reviews because I think they're a bit redundant because there's so many out there. But I kind of just want to talk about how much I like this set and the building techniques, and it's all just really solid. It's a great solid set if you like space, especially if you like old space. Yeah, I like I said, I wasn't around to have old space because I'm not, you know, that old. You know, I kind of grew up with like a lot of those old original themes like Chima and whatnot, and less of this. But this is just really cool. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and go have a nice rest of the day. Go watch the 2011 film Rango. Alright, see ya. Ciao. Bye-bye.